Giants have activated running back Shane Vereen for tomorrow night's game against the Cowboys. In Week 3, he tore his triceps.
As many as 10 head coaches could be on the hot seat in the NFL, but Brian Billick doesn't see many losing their job. Does Louis Riddick agree? The answer Monday morning with Mike and Mike, 7 Eastern on ESPN Radio and ESPN2.
Saturday night, Lamar Jackson taking home hardware. 79% of the vote. Will has been quizzing all of us, including producer Dan, in the studio. Producer Marv as well, about like Heisman, random, quirky Heisman questions. And we're going to throw one at our next guest who's joining us on the Shell Pennzoil Performance Line, Jordan Renan. He's the ESPN NFL Nation Giants reporter. Jordan, what's up?
I'm a little worried.
Yeah, okay. Before we get to
random quirky Heisman.
Yeah, before we get to Giants Cowboys talk, which we will turn to quickly, and it's Heisman night, Jordan. So don't worry, you don't have to know the answer. In fact, if you're stumped, Will prefers it better.
Were you watching tonight? Because I'm worried they threw this out during the proceedings, and you may already know the answer. But
I did not watch. I had people at my house. If they did, I did not hear it.
Oh, you had people at your house. What'd you guys do? Play board games?
You know, looks like I was kids running around all over my place. That's what you do.
All right, Jordan. Two schools are tied for the most Heisman Trophy winners. Can you name these two schools?
USC and Alabama.
The meals are turning to a few stations.
USC and Alabama.
No, but you're not in bad shape. USC's number 3 with 6 Heisman Trophy winners. What did last year next to it, considering Reggie Bush is in that equation? Alabama, surprisingly.
They have a lot of good defensive players. That's their problem.
Really?
Alabama
Is it Notre Dame?
Yeah, Notre Dame and Ohio State.
Yeah,
They're tied with 6.
In retrospect, it should have been Notre Dame.
Jordan, thank you for playing. And now we will get to your area of expertise.
Thank God I covered that.
That's right. Tomorrow's Giants Cowboys games. I know it was like, what, 4 months ago? You were joining us, I think, on the debut episode of Will and Kate on Saturday nights for Week 1 of the NFL season, talking about breaking into Giants Cowboys. Things look a lot different now. I'm wondering.
I know. Can you believe that we, by this time, Cowboys have gotten the ball in the game?
Yeah, I can.
Will can believe it.
How uncomfortable is this game? Come on.
It's really, he says things and then he leans back in his chair and like folds his arms behind his head.
You know what the greatest thing about
You
this
know the worst part is when you win 11 straight teams, you really don't have to argue.
That's right, Jordan. It's like, I know I'm grading, and I know I'm opinionated, but you know the real kicker? It's from my heart.
When you can't argue 11 straight wins in the NFL, that's unbelievable feat.
So let's talk about those 11 straight wins, but let's talk about it through the lens of how the Giants are viewing it. What do you think, like, as you're around the Giants this week, prepping for the Cowboys, now only 1 loss, like, what is the differentiation between how they were talking about the Cowboys before Week 1 versus how they're talking about them now?
Yeah, the thing about Week 1 in this place, they will, how much different is it this time? And looking at the, what you see and people like Ezekiel Elliott and that kind of stuff, and they were like, we really didn't know. We didn't have tape on it yet. I mean, Ezekiel Elliott had 7 preseason snaps. So they were thinking, college players didn't do that. They really wasn't sure what they were going to get from those two guys. Now they look at it and think 2 solid players.
Yeah, but I know. So does that mean the Giants were prepared this time? They won last time, only by a point.
Yeah, I'm not saying they were prepared. I think they were ready. Look, it's 5. job is to show everyone, hey, it's not a fluke that we beat this team. We match up well with them, and we're a good team as well. So just kind of see how that goes.
You're listening to Will and Kate on ESPN Radio. We're talking to Jordan Renan, ESPN NFL Nation Giants reporter. He is joining us in the Shell Pennzoil Performance Line. We are brought to you by Pennzoil Synthetics, taking synthetic motor oil performance to a whole new level. Make the switch to Pennzoil Synthetics today.
Yeah, I totally agree with your analysis, Jordan. I think the Giants match up really well with the Cowboys. Your strength matched the Cowboys. Well, I don't want to say their weaknesses, but your strength matched the Cowboys' weaknesses in the sense that, as you said, that defensive line can stop the run, matching up against Ezekiel Elliott. And then your weaknesses, the Cowboys can't really take advantage of. They don't have a pass rush to take advantage of this weak offensive line. But here's the kicker with the Giants for me. As I look as a Cowboy fan across the NFL, the Giants give me more pause, more hesitation than most other teams we play because of the things we just laid out. That being said, I can't get away from the fact, who are the Giants? Like, can anyone really get their arms around the Giants? One week they look good, one week they look terrible. And 8-4, I get it. It's a great record, but what is the Giants?